Fatekeeper. Is it worth your time? This game is in early access. It's on the Steam store right now for roughly about $10. It took me about 8.5 hours to complete. And for most people, it's going to take you between 2 to 4 hours. So for the price, you're basically paying for a $10 demo. What I liked about Fatekeeper was that the graphics are absolutely incredible. Like the graphical fidelity genuinely blew me away. Just in terms of like seeing the draw distance in the trees, for example, like really far away, it is impressive. The first hour of gameplay of Fatekeeper was really fun. I had a blast. I felt like this heavy hitting tank. The combat was satisfying. You felt powerful. There's these dismemberment mechanics, which are really fun. And the slow motion looks sick. It's just dope. But what I didn't like about this game was the difficulty spike. So about midway through the game, and this is basically after the first hour of playing, you're going to get into the meat and potatoes. And there is a significant spike where the challenge just increases drastically. This is not what I was expecting when I bought Fatekeeper. It didn't deliver the power fantasy I was hoping I would get. And the biggest noticeable spike is when you go to face the Minotaur, which is the first boss battle in the game. It took me 85 attempts to beat this guy. And it was incredibly frustrating. I wasn't expecting to play a Souls-like game, and that's what I got. I did beat him, and I was really satisfied when I did beat him, but I didn't enjoy the process of dying so many times. There's a couple problems where campfires are misplaced and they're not really where they should be, especially for the Minotaur boss battle. They should move the campfire closer to the boss, so if you're going to have to attempt him that many times. But this is kind of more of a minor inconvenience. What was a larger problem was magic powers. I found the magic powers and the magic skill tree in general was very underwhelming. The magic powers felt kind of somewhat useless. There was a couple instances where the wind blast was somewhat useful in the Minotaur boss battle, but for the most part, I would use the magic and it just wouldn't work. Like it just wouldn't do anything or wouldn't really deliver any impactful punch. And that was pretty disappointing. In terms of the bugs in this game or the early access concerns, the biggest frustration point I had from this perspective was the animation and input issues. There's times where you go to swing your sword and the click does not register. This is often noticeable when you come out of a dodge and you go to swing your sword and you have the stamina to swing and the animation just doesn't register. And then you miss your opportunity to do damage on the enemy and then they damage you instead. It's incredibly frustrating, especially when you're fighting a boss and you've been at him for hours and the animation doesn't work and suddenly you die because there was a timing issue and it wasn't even really your fault. That was really frustrating. The alchemy in this game, there is an alchemy feature. It's unfinished. There's not much you can do here. You can make pretty much a grenade. That's about it. There is a skill tree where you can level up your magic powers and other abilities, but by the end of the demo, which is what this game is, you get to level 12. None of the points you're investing in here is really going to matter, and I didn't find it really made any difference. It was pretty underwhelming, and honestly, if the skill tree wasn't even here, I wouldn't really care. It just didn't really make an impact on the game from my own perspective. So who should buy this game? First of all, I want to clarify, this is not a bad game. It's just controversial, and I would say it's more tailored for a specific audience. If you are a Souls-like fan, you are probably going to enjoy this game. Like if you like Dark Souls, if you like Elden Ring, you like Bloodborne, those style of games, you are going to enjoy Fatekeeper. If you are a casual power fantasy player, you're probably not going to have a good time. This game will frustrate you. And that's the kind of person I am. I want to feel like the baddest, most powerful guy in the room. This game does not deliver that experience. Now, final verdict, beautiful game. Graphics are insane. It's worth $10 for the right audience. If you were that person who likes a Souls-like game, this is for you. Yeah, overall, I had a mixed experience. I loved the first hour. Got frustrated with the rest, and would only recommend this game to people who like a hard and difficult challenge. That's what I have to say about Fatekeeper. Thanks for watching. Then out.